Hey guys, what's up? Okay, so you know who it is? It's Ashlyn here. All right, sorry, I had to run and go grab my bookshelf TBR thing. Um, as you guys know, it's September. Made it another month. Last month I read, I believe, I want to say, I believe it was 16 or 17 books. Let me tell you in just a second here. Sorry, I'm like not on my game today. It was 16 books, and I got 3 book bingos. And I'm going to be sharing this setup and everything pretty soon here. I'm still working on some kinks and things like that. But I did go to the library again today, so I thought I'd go ahead and share that with you. So give me 1 second. I don't think my muscles are strong enough for this, but I'm going to go ahead and attempt it anyways. But this whole tote bag is full of library stuff, like completely full. So give me 1 second to sort it out, and then we'll go ahead and get into that. Okay, that's the library card. Trash. Oh, when I was looking for stuff. Antibiotic ointment. Alright. And we are empty. Alright. Let's go. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know how long you guys were looking at me. I apologize. I thought I hit the other button. Alright, I think I have everything pretty much figured out of where it's going to be. I did pick up more of our events going on for the month of September and our bookmark with everything for it. I'm really wanting to join one of these book clubs that we have. I really am. The only one that I would be really interested in, because I'm not a historical person. We have a Page from History Historical Book Club. We have a Cozy Mystery Book Club. We have a Cookbook Book Club. Or we have the Feed and Film. And none of those sound interesting at all. The only one that I would mostly be interested in is the Cozy Mystery, which is on the 18th at 6:30 p.m. I think I could probably do that. And then these are all of our like events that we have for the month going on. And I'll go ahead and highlight some of these in a second to show you how much I'm actually interested in. But our library does offer a lot of things, so that's always fun. Okay, so if you look, I highlighted some of them. I don't know if you can really tell they're highlighted. See the yellow tint in some of them? Those are all the ones I'm actually interested in. See, I mean, you can see like there's yellow here and here and here. So basically, I'm interested in the bingos. I'm interested in the drink tastings. I'm interested in the coffee corner, the walking tour, the crafternoon. We have public flu shots coming up, which is pretty cool. We have a health fair coming up, a painting class that teaches you, and then another coffee corner, an adult bingo. So with bingos, I've won a lot actually with my library. I go to them as much as I possibly can. And then we have Talk with the Author, a coffee corner. We have Oktoberfest, a painting class, and the health fair. And they have all these little pamphlets, too, that you just grab on your way out of the library. Every month they're updated. So, I mean, there's quite a bit that goes on at our library. And I think that's part of the reason I love going there so much. Oh, another thing I love about my library, I left all of my flags, my post-it flags for important things for my books inside of one of my books, and they found me in the library and gave these back to me. So that's dedication right there. I'm sorry, I don't know how long this video is going to be, but let's just go ahead and try and get into it. So first off, I was just browsing the library and came across We Love Anderson Cooper by R.L. Mazes, and these are just short stories, and I know who Anderson Cooper is, kind of, so I thought it was interesting that I saw it was short stories, and I believe that's one of my bingo sections for the month as well, and I wanted to try and get books to go based off of that, and Short stories are fun to read, and it's, oh my gosh, I apologize, it's like 6:30, wow, feels so much later, but yeah. And then I was going through my Goodreads, and I was going based on the very first thing I put on my TBR list, and a few pages down, I came across one that we actually have at the library, and that wasn't a 2019 or a 2018 edition. And this is I've Got Your Number by Sophie Kinsella. It's a pretty hefty book, though. I was kind of a little not wanting to grab it, but she had it. She is the author of the Shopaholics series, if you guys know what that is. I have not personally read the Shopaholics series, but I want to. It's like Confessions of a Shopaholic or something, and then like she gets married and gets a job, has a kid, all that fun stuff. So this is just something different. This isn't any part of like a continuation of anything. And a lot of the way it's set up is it's more of like a texting or talking on the phone. So there's a lot of communication in this. So a lot of blurbs and things like that. So it looked interesting. It's huge, but it looked interesting to me. One thing I wanted to look up, because I've been wanting these books for so long, and our library just did not have them, did not have them, did not have them, did not have them. And finally, lo and behold, I look it up again just out of curiosity, and we had all three. If you guys don't know what these are the Amanda Lovelace poetry collections, and I am just so excited because the first one is The Princess Saves Herself in this one, then it's The Witch Doesn't Burn in this one, and then it's The Mermaid's Voice Returns in this one. So it's just a whole bunch of different poetry. It's everybody that I have watched on YouTube has literally given these like almost 5 stars or very, very close to 5 stars. I have not seen any 1-star reviews or anything like that, and I'm super excited. And The Princess Saves Herself in this one is really about like the story of a princess turned damsel turned queen. The Witch Doesn't Burn in this one is burn whoever tries to burn you. And The Mermaid's Voice Returns in this one is and she tore the stars apart. So, I mean, I cannot wait to get into these. I, like, squealed in the library when I seen these. And one of the librarians, which she's really cool with me, she came up to me and she was like, "What's wrong?" And I showed her. I was like, "You have all 3 of them right now." And she's like, "Yeah." And she's like, "They're really good, too. Here you go." And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Because those are 3 books, 4 books. 4 books right there alone. These 4 are actually on my TBR, so I'm really proud of myself for actually being able to get through those. Because I want to try and get through as much as my TBR as possible, because there's over like 200 books on there. I believe my TBR on Goodreads is like up to 700 something. So there's quite a while to go, but I think I can do it. But that is everything that I got. I did renew Blah Blah 600 Incredibly Useless Facts. And as you see, it's notated. So all of these are going to be read out loud on my next video. By the way, I have little cat ears. Yes. I've been wearing them and my slippers like all day. Didn't even realize it until somebody pointed it out to me. I went to the library like this, and I was asked, "Are you okay? Is everything all right? Are you going through like a midlife crisis or something?" And my makeup, yeah, it's non-existent. It's from yesterday, basically. Just didn't really care today. My hair's not brushed, so you're not always going to see like the made up and beautiful and gorgeous people on here, okay? That's not reality. I'm sorry to tell you, but that's not reality. This is reality here, okay? Like, I'm reality. But give me a second to catch my breath, grab something to drink, and then we'll talk about more things. Oh, and one more thing I have too is In a Dark, Dark Way by Ruth Ware. I'm still getting ready to read this. This is my next one I'm getting ready to read on top of the other ones. Because I, like you guys know, read more than 1 book at a time. And I can keep every story together. All right, I'll be right back. Okay. Next, I went over to the movie section. Well, I went over to the movie section first, and then the books, and then you know what I mean. But anyway, I saw this, and I was like, yes, I'm so excited. So this is Little, about the girl that the woman who becomes a girl, and vice versa. Yeah, I cannot wait. I'm so excited to watch this. And then I was looking for something. I don't remember what I was looking for. What was I looking for? I was looking for... I don't even remember what I put in. And then I saw that they had a ghost story by Casey Affleck and with Rooney Mara and Casey Affleck. Oh, I was looking up the movie Mara. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of it. I guess that's why they gave this to me, because it's got Rooney Mara in it. But I have a ghost story. I can't wait to watch that one. I heard it's really good. And then, of course, I was looking on the computer, and after a ghost story was ghost stories. So I got something a little spooky to watch. I can't wait. Kind of excited, kind of nervous. And then I also had on my list these last three, but it wasn't on like a Tubby watch list. It was just on my phone because I watched it on YouTube, like a doing of it on YouTube, and decided I wanted to watch it myself. So I got Clue. I believe this is like it's 94 minutes. I don't remember. I guess we'll find out. I believe it's like an older edition. It's from 2000, or no, it's a 1985. So it should be interesting. And then I got The Girl Next Door. And then I got this one. I don't remember what I was watching, but this one came up, and I was like, that sounds really good. I would have watched that. So I put it on my phone, and every time I go to the library, I have, like, lists on my phone of, like, books, movies, music that I want to listen to or check out or see if it's in the library. So I got Whip It. I don't know exactly what this is all about. I don't recall much of anything about it, but it looks really good. It looks really, really interesting. Just like this right here. I'm excited. So there's that. Let's go ahead and really quick do this TBR bookshelf of mine thing. So we're going to go ahead and do the drawing of the TBR bookshelf. I'm not looking. Trying to get from the bottom. It's not working very well. I want to say I want to do... I have 6 books here, so let's just pull 2 of them and see how far we can get with it. Well, there's 1. I guess there's 2. So mind you, this TBR bookshelf is actually from my bookshelf. Okay, so we have Someone Else's Life by Katie Dale. Let me go get that so you guys can see the cover. Okay, so this is Someone Else's Life by Katie Dale. What if your whole life was a lie? This is what it looks like. It says, no. She takes my shoulders gently, her eyes so sad. Rosie, sweetheart, you don't have Huntington's. You don't need the test. Sarah, I say gently, as if to a child, there's a 50% chance that I do. It's a genetic fact. That's what I mean. There is no chance. She sighs, rubs her hand over her brow. Rosie, you don't have the disease. You can't possibly, because I don't move. Don't dare breathe. Because Trudy wasn't your mother. What? What do you mean? Okay, sorry about that. I did not realize that you guys were still, like, kind of watching when I answered the phone. I apologize. Alright, so the next one we have is All You Get Is Me by Yvonne Prins. I don't know how to say that, but this is the next one that I pulled from my shelf, and I peeked at it so it was easier so I could actually go and just grab it while you guys were on pause, and this is what it looks like. I believe this is a Lifetime movie with Bella Thorne, I do believe. It says, All You Get Is Me is a pitch-perfect coming-of-age novel. The story of the summer roar turned 16 is absolutely unforgettable and totally satisfying. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not. Maybe it's not. I might be wrong because I don't know. But that's that book. So, and then while I was in there, I saw that I had this really, really thin book on the bookshelf. So I just pulled that too. And sorry, I have like leftover mascara. Ew, coming off in clumps. But I saw this really, really thin book. I know for a fact this isn't going to be in here because it's a new one that I picked up, and it's called Hot New Thing by Laura Langston. And it's literally like this tiny little thing that I should be able to knock out pretty quickly. It's 131 pages. So I figured I'd just throw that on there for kicks in case I wanted to try and attempt that as well. But that is that for the TBR bookshelf. Let me go ahead and readjust and fix things really quick. Maybe fix this bump in my hair going on. And I will get into the free books, and I'm just going to show you really quick. I got 6 of the People magazines. I don't know if you guys can see that. But these are all People magazines. I don't know, 2016 it looks like. This one doesn't, 2016, 2016, 2017, 16 and 17, basically, the beginning and end. So there was that from the free, and then I have the small little stack, and then I'll go ahead and end this video so we can go ahead and start having some giggles together with this. I'm thinking about possibly going live. I don't know how well that's going to work. I can attempt it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So I'll be back. Alright, I think I got them figured out. So I'm going to try and go through these super quick. This one is The Man in the Mirror, Library, The Dad in the Mirror, How to See Your Heart for God Reflected in Your Children. Didn't realize that was a godly thing, but hey, you always need the Lord in your life at some point, right? So that's the first book I got for free. This one is Cynthia Voigt, Izzy, Willy, Nilly. It just seems interesting. She's a 15-year-old, has it all, a loving family, terrific friends, a place on the cheerleading squad, but her comfortable world crumbles when a date with the senior ends in a car crash and she loses her right leg. So basically, she just has to go through like a traumatic experience to realize that she needs to stop being a cold-hearted bitch, basically. So most likely that's what that's all about. Next is Leaving Fishers by Margaret Peterson Haddix, I believe. And this is another, like, Christian-based one. Dory is unbearably lonely in her new high school until she meets Angela and her circle of friends. She soon discovers they all belong to a religious group, the Fishers of Men. At first, as Dory becomes involved with the Fishers, she is eager to fit in and flattered by her new friends' attention. But the Fishers make harsh demands of their members, and Dory must make greater and greater sacrifices. In demonstrating her devotion, Dory finds herself compromising her grades, her job, and even her family's love. How much is too much, and where will the cult's demands end? So it's basically like a religious cult. So that sounded really interesting to me. At first I was like, oh God, really? A religious thing? And then I saw that they had the word cult at the bottom, and I was like, yes. I'm so weird. I know. It's okay. Next we have Black Butler Sky Saw. I'm not sure exactly what this is about, but it's like really like short chapters and things like that, so it shouldn't be too terrible. And it's a sci-fi, I guess, so I don't know, but we will figure that one out as well together at some point. Next is Fresh Elastic for Stretched Out Moms by Barbara Johnson, author of Stick a Geranium in Your Hat and Be Happy. Not sure what this is about, but it sounded funny because there's a lot of moms that need some fresh elastic for their stretched out selves. Trust me, I got stretch marks. Next is My Most Embarrassing Moment. I don't know exactly what this was all, like, what all this was. It was something, though. And it's only like 63 pages, so it's going to be a super quick read. So I might just add this, honestly, over here as well because it's super quick. Next is Rachel Vale, author of If We Kiss. It's called Kiss Me Again. It just looked cute and, adorable, and the next books looked even cuter, so I might try and get the next books as well. I'm not sure. This is a Harper teen book, though, so I really need to check into them. So this is Whale. She's got a lot of books, actually. It's crazy. It doesn't tell me what year it is, so that's all. Alrighty then. 2013 for the cover art, so if that tells you anything. Next is The Luckiest Girl in the World, a novel. Author of The Best Little Girl in the World, Stephen Levenkron. Not sure at all what this is about, but it was a girl with her hands behind her back. And if you can see that, probably not. Oh my gosh. Ashlyn, get your English right. She's got scars all up her arm right here, so looks interesting. This last one, I believe, is like a large print. It's a Mystery Writers of America Award winner by Sharon McCrum, author of The Windsor Knot. It's called Missing Susan, an Elizabeth McPherson mystery. And it's this big, yes, but it is actually a large print, so it's a very quick read, it looks like, as well. Look at me saying quick read when I can't even get through a quick read quick enough. With it being large print, it is 401 pages. So if you figure for large print, it's probably about half that, so 201, maybe. But that is everything I got, including the People magazines right here that were free as well. So I will see you guys in the next video here in about 5-10 minutes. Bye!